It's a loaded night in the Hoop Street. We're going to load up the Unabated NBA DFS projections. We're going to draft some BRs. We're going to draft in the dance. We're going to have ourselves a nice little afternoon. So let's get cozy and draft. It's Short King Summer, dude. It just feels like no one in fantasy sports ever learns anything. Does he mistime it, or is Brock Bowers just a grown man? Brock Bowers is just a grown man. Dare I say, Rich, football might be back. In the words of Lane Johnson, this offense looks constipated. It's Short King Summer. How we doing, everyone? How's your day going? How we feeling? We already streamed once today. Streamed with my boy Liam. We are here right as the unabated projections are out, which is pretty nice. I just uploaded them. I'm going to go ahead and import them into my little Google Sheet. And of course, I think we probably got to make a pick 'em here to begin with. That is what we're doing on the show. That's why we're all here. Let me get us a little bit of mood music to hang out. We'll do our classic little night driving. We're gonna do a dance. We're gonna do some BRs. It's actually a pretty fun little BR slate. I need to make sure that ChatGPT has correctly processed my rankings. I actually don't think it has, but never fear. We're gonna head on over to Unabated. We're gonna go DFS Pick'em. We are going to select Underdog Fantasy, the only place to do the best Pick'em games in these streets. Clay's doing well. Had some mediocre Panera. Clay, do you know this? Where I live in St. Louis, Missouri, they call it Breadco. There's no way this Daquan Jeffries number is right. Is that right? I'm gonna assume there is an error happening right now. If not, that would be really funny. I'm gonna assume Daquan Jeffries does not have. Yeah, he doesn't. It is a deuce night in my opinion. My new YouTube short has Evan Ingram spelled with an I, not with an E. So that's what you want. That's what you want. So I should probably fix that. I am going to fix that. Evan Ingram joins the Broncos. Thank you, neighborhood. Thank you. I appreciate you. I assume if I refresh over here, the Daquan Jeffries number is going to be fixed. So they're pulling in. I think they are having a name match issue. Let's see here. I bet we can still find something in here though. They have Trae Young for 3.1. They're definitely having an issue because it's all coming from Charlotte, Atlanta. So they have an input issue. So we'll let them fix that. And let's go ahead and we got plenty of time left. Hump Day Hoops is only 60% full. We got plenty of time. Let's hop in ourselves a little dance. I've actually done more entries in this than I thought. And I'm gonna replace my current sheet over on the Google Sheets, sort sheet column. There we go. So if you guys are not membies over at unabated.com, they do have the full statistical projections for these guys. So Nikola Jokic projected for the most points tonight. He's projected for 27.89 points, 13.41 rebounds, 10.23 assists, 1.84 steals, only 0.68 of a block. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander projected for more block. Not my MVP, bro. Not my MVP. Tatum is still Q, but come on, man. Tatum is playing tonight. Now the rankings that I have in for this are super stale. So if you're trying to glean any edge from the rankings that I have input in this value, I wouldn't. These are completely stale. I think EasyDFS.xyz sent these to me like a month ago, and I have not updated or futzed with them in any way, shape, or form. I'll tell you when we get to old hump day hoops, though. I'll tell you one thing I really disagree with on the market is Tatum is being underdrafted tonight. Okay, I think nope. If any of my friends from Unabated are hanging out here, we do the pick'em tool needs a quick little refresh. There's just like I think there's just got to be an input error with that Charlotte Atlanta game because all the plus EV ones were from Charlotte and Atlanta. So we're picking at 4. We got my boy in here, and Raise at 7-7 is I think Raise at 7-7 is a friend of the channel. Maybe he's not, but I do recognize his name. So big thing going on in the dance right now is Jalen Williams without timetable to return with his hip injury. It's not great. I mean, maybe he'll be back in 2 weeks, and it's much ado about nothing. But yeah, I'm taking Jaylen Brown here because I think the Western Conference winning teams are really Lakers heavy, and those Lakers combinations were available so much at the beginning of the tournament that I'm not trying to build a ton of my teams around the Lakers right now. Yeah. This Luka LeBron start is nice, but the issue is people do have that with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown both, is the buddy Sam, I am praying, man. I have all of my available resources are currently being channeled into trying to help Mr. Williams' hip. Sam, do you ever want to come on the channel? You probably don't. You probably don't want to give away any alpha. But if you ever are interested in giving away any alpha for Major League Baseball or for any form of contest, you are more than welcome. Yeah, the Aaron Wiggins slappies, they are winning. Wow. I don't know if I've seen Derek White go at 10 yet. Not even saying it's wrong, but I have not seen it yet. So we have Jalen, we got 2 shit. Man, I kind of need a Derek White. So we need a Western Conference guard with our next pick. Man, no, let me tell you what, no one wants the Knicks. The Knicks are only 13 and a half games back of first or whatever. Curry is the best Western Conference guard, huh? Sam's not a stream guy. I don't blame you, man. Tough way to make an easy living, I think people have said about streaming. Tough way to make an easy living. I mean, here's the deal about taking Curry here. Just egregious pricing based on what you could have gotten, a couple weeks ago. Like I'd rather build Memphis stuff, I think. Shit, or I don't know, hope. I mean, the thing about taking Denver guys is you just would be fading Jokic so hard. I think I'm going to take Hartenstein, actually, and just hope for the Oklahoma City thing. Hartenstein, Wiggins. Yeah, I'm going to take Hartenstein. So I don't hate Dark Horse Warriors at all. The issue is for huge chunks of this contest, Warriors players were legitimately free. Your final 2 picks could be Curry, Draymond, or whatever. Sorry, I'm asking ChatGPT to player match the unabated projections for me so that I can hop in these rooms. Yeah, the dance is it's a really interesting contest. I think the dance is one of the most fun contests on Underdog. All right, yeah. The move here, gonna build for Memphis stuff. So I'm gonna take Morant. And then this is probably a Brandon Clark-ass team. Brandon Clark and Jaren Jackson Jr. All right. Should have rankings in so we can hop in the dance. And we will have I did figure out the issue over at Unabated. So we're gonna be able to figure this out very easily. And we're gonna fire ourselves a little pick'em. Any statistical nuggets you guys want me to look up over here? Is there any? Who has the most blocks tonight? Walker Kessler for most blocks. 2.25 blocks for Mr. Kessler tonight. 2.2 for Chet. Chet is my favorite pick. Chet is my favorite pick in the Hump Day Hoops over at Underdog.com tonight. Big Chet guy. I mean, extra like Chet when J-Dub is out. Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns was a second-round pick for a huge chunk of the dance, which is sort of interesting. So we have Jaylen Brown, Staps, Hartenstein, and Morant. Where did our other Boston players go? This is a Drew Holiday-ass team if I've ever seen one. Yeah, we're going to have to take Drew with our next pick, actually. Rabona has a Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, White, and Jamal Murray, but it has 3 Mavs on it. Dude, Fox might be point shaving. Have you guys been seeing these game logs from Fox? He's been so brutal. Yeah. Sadly, I do have to take Drew Holiday here. Just no way around that one because I don't want to take Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, Fox is... what is the deal with Fox, actually? Have they been in blowouts or what? I've not been looking that closely. But he started out so hot. I guess they just have sucked without Wemby. And he's not really shooting. I would have assumed Fox field goal attempts, like Fox usage, no Wemby, should have been through the roof. I frankly, I guess the issue is they're just a bad basketball team. All right, we are back up. Dang, I needed Jaren Jackson Jr., a Western Conference wing. Yeah, we'll take Amen Thompson. Needed a Western Conference wing there. So we're fine. Then we can take another Grizzly. We can take another Rocket and another Thunder player and hope that works out. With the seeding, yeah, he might have just been like, shit, it's not happening for us this year. Can you blame him? Can you blame De'Aaron Fox for looking at the situation and being like, ah, shit? What do we have going on in the Champions League right now? Atletico Madrid is up. They scored in the first minute. Club Brugge got a red card. Arsenal scored. Declan Rice. All right. T-Bear says he's subconsciously trying to get a better draft pick. Stay woke. I also think I am live at the same time as the Badge Bros, which was not intentional. Certainly not trying to take viewers away from them. Or maybe I'm not. No, they're not live right now. Okay, we're chilling. All right. So we need now... Bane makes sense. Oh, nope. Got to do it. Got to do it to him. Aaron Wiggins in the 7th round. Man, I know they hate that. Aaron Wiggins in the 7th when he's been a 10th round pick for the last month and a half. I fear the winner for the dance might have already been drafted. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. So Bane went. So we need... Shit, what is our other Grizz option? Aldama? We don't have to take him yet, though. We need another Rocket, so we could take Jalen Green. Yeah, Jalen Green. Jalen Green is the pick. Where does Horford go? Horford's probably already been drafted. Yep. Big number 10 for Mr. Horford. Sure. Why not? So we've got 2 Rockets, 2 Thunder. We need another Grizz. We could just take an Eastern Conference point scorer. I did see this. I did see that the new Drafts Games hire has soccer/EPL knowledge listed. Stay woke. That would be so fun. I'll tell you, if Hope or Numi or anyone involved at underdog.com has any of the awareness of this, you can count me in for EPL BRs or EPL Best Ball or UCL BRs or anything like that. I would absolutely love that. That would be so sick. UCL BRs would be awesome. You could do one forward, one midfielder, one defender, goalkeeper, and a flex. So 5-man rosters maybe. That would be so sick. Or you could do 2 flexes. That would be man. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. All right. We need all the draftable Celtics are gone now. The Magic have fallen a ton. Why would the Magic have fallen that much? I guess some chance that they lose a play-in game. I guess Detroit has been kind of kicking their asses. Yeah, Champions League playoff best ball would be really gnarly. So actually, we need a Western Conference big. I guess it doesn't have to be Western Conference. You know what? Let's do Naz Reid. Sure. Actually, Gobert. So we need another big. And we had a flex spot there. Why does Kem Birch have an ADP? For what reason? Kem Birch has not been in the NBA for... Am I tripping? Kem Birch has not been in the NBA for 2 years. In fact, Kem Birch is a Canadian professional basketball player for Fenerbahce of the Turkish Basketball Super League and the Euro League. That's pretty good. Kem Birch, higher ADP than Mitchell Robinson. Or we could take an Oklahoma City guard. What do we have left for Oklahoma City? Is Dort there? Yeah. It's never a bad day to take Lou Dort. That was what Kem Birch having an ADP. That really threw me. Also, Walker Kessler has an ADP. That also was sort of interesting. All right, there we go. So we got Morant, Holiday, Jalen Green, Lou Dort, Jaylen Brown, Amen Thompson, Aaron Wiggins, Kristaps, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Rudy Gobert. Let me check my sheet. And the sheet is missing Nikola Jokic, which means that it's definitely missing something. Let's rip one real quick. Let's rip a little hump day hoops. Let's just rip it straight off ADP. I don't even think I have rankings in while I fix this sheet. Rabona has an all Lakers Bucks stack he made on day one. Is it possible to make that? No, it's definitely not possible to make that nowadays. You couldn't get it with Giannis. You definitely couldn't get. Wow, look who it is. This fucking guy. Look at this goddamn bum hunter. Peter Overzet in the 1.5. Man can't go. I can't go anywhere. In fact, 2 weeks ago, Peter won the crossover when I was doing these. Coin flip that the Magic are away versus the Heat. All right. Sickening that Peter is bum hunting. Spencer Games just got an ad, so it means they're working. All right. We love to see it. By the way, I think tomorrow we're skipping the big board because I am ahead of pace. I think we're going to do a dinger I think we're maybe going to do a couple dingers tomorrow morning on the stream because I'm going to do ship chasing in the afternoon. We are picking at the turn here. You know what? I just don't want to take Miles Bridges, so I'm not going to. I'm going to take Şengün, and I'm going to take Durant. Miles Bridges, man. I hate the bad man. Overzet snap picks Trae Young, so he must be auto drafting. Shout out to Peter. All right. I think I fixed the ranks. So let's see. I might have messed something up because I tried to do a little bit of fancy adjusting. How bad do we think these are going to be? Oh. These look pretty reasonable. Okay, I think these look pretty reasonable. Yeah, this is basically Mattek after dark. I mean, I've been awake since 5 a.m. So, yeah, pretty much. I might have adjusted too much here. Oh, no, I think we're okay. You know what? I'm taking Dyson Daniels, and I'm going to take Mark Williams. A little bit of a game stack. Double game stacks. Back and forth game stacks there. I mean, Mark Williams he's like the ultimate tilting player. I don't know if I've gotten Mark Williams right yet. Coming off of a 24-10-2-4 stock game against Miami in 29 minutes. Man, it feels like the market is definitely wrong about Chet, though. Oh, you know what I did that's going to be bad? Is the way that I did the ADP thing is going to be bad with 6th round guys. That's fine. Whatever. But basically I tried to get Chet. I tried to be smart like these guys who win a lot at NBA BR and do some ADP smoothing with the projections. And I think I may have messed it up. So I'm going to take Walker Kessler here. And then I'm going to do my favorite scroll of the slate. Rank 174 for one Mr. Deuce. Unless I'm missing something on the Knicks. Yeah, Brunson is not playing, right? Yeah, Deuce McBride. That's just a dude who has a great matchup, who is going to play, 33 minutes tonight. As my man says, all you got to do is pick the best players. That's all you got to do. I'm going to do one more thing with the sheet. We're going to try and do one that's just based off the projections with no ADP smoothing. And maybe that'll be better. Maybe that'll be worse. But actually what we need to do is we need to build a pick'em. That's what the people want. So let's go down and get there we go. So these are the ones. They still have not solved this name matching issue, but they do have. Castle is a good scroll. I agree. I think I took him once this morning. My current favorite thing to do is I just draft like 5, 6, 7, 8 teams in the sauna in the morning. It's been pretty enjoyable. All right, we're gonna go Jamal Murray, lower assists. Jamal Murray lower than 5.5 assists. We're going to go Nick Smith, lower points, rebounds, and assists. And we are going to go Tari Eason, higher steals. 1.5 steals. Yeah, here we go. All right. Fire 25 on that. So there's our unabated pick'em entry. If you guys want to be tailing that one, Jamal Murray lower than 5.5 assists. Nick Smith Jr. lower than 14.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. And Tari Eason higher than 1.5 steals. Okay. All right. I'm now going to upload the I think the less dumb version without any ADP smoothing, and we're going to hop in some hump day hoops. So this is no ADP smoothing. Which maybe is better, maybe worse, I don't know. It's hard to say. I didn't do a clever title. Another 1.6. At least that guy Peter is not bum hunting me anymore. No clever title on the stream today. I have no idea if that makes people more or less likely to click on a live stream, but I am happy with all of you guys hanging out and watching. I understand the appetite is not there as much to not want to watch NBA versus NFL. Look, at the end of the day, it's an NFL channel. But I love the NBA, and frankly, I'm a big fan of Unabated, and I'm a big fan of their projections and sheets as well. I like being in business with them. Only a 36-point projection, huh? For Chet. Sort sheet Z to A. I mean, look how flat this is, though. From like Kevin Durant at 13 all the way down to like Chet is like a 6-point difference. It is so funny. I agree. Chet is the most important man in the world. Well, Artillery Frost, that was kind of my first instinct with NBA BR. But actually, thinking about the positional scarcity thing, the reality is it would be impossible to have these drafts. Okay, yeah. These look much more point projection oriented. You just could never have the prize pools if you didn't allow people to auto draft these. Yeah, NBA playoff best ball is awesome. But the fact of the matter is you could never have a 10K to first NBA Battle Royale with positional stuff because I don't think people would auto draft them. Yeah, 100%. These NBA BRs are definitely closer. I like them. I'll tell you what. This is why I like NBA BR. Salary cap NBA DFS is like difficult. It's very hard to win. And I like to have a sweat. And if I'm going to watch this Boston Oklahoma City game. And if I'm going to watch the Boston Oklahoma City game, I might as well have 20, 25 teams to sit there and root for. I mean, of course I could play salary cap DFS, like whatever, but it feels like you have a little bit more control in terms of like ownership and things. I figured the projections would probably be pretty in on Scotty Barnes. I am not, though. All right, we're going Josh Hart. And we're going... Yeah, I'm going to go my boy Tyler. There you go. That's a pretty fire little team. The projections don't know Scotty might play 17 minutes. Hey, man. Music to my ears. Salary cap DFS is uninteresting because I like drafting. I like drafting too. I love drafting. Ooh, the C main Tate cast. Yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed chatting with Cody. Was a good show. Was a good chat. I think he's an interesting fella. All right. Man, the Josh Hart game logs. And I guess he is like even more ball dominant. Man, he had 14, 20, and 6 against the Clippers the other night. What if he just is such a grinder, that guy. So definitely don't want to take don't want to take McBride on this team, I don't think. I do like the Barnes under PRA tonight. I took Kessler on the last one, right? Let me do... Come on, give me Chet. A guy named Trapstar. You don't want Chet. Come on, dude. You hate Chet Holmgren. You think Chet Holmgren stinks. Didn't he... Chet had... Yeah, okay. All right. Not very fun. All right, let's do Jalen Green. And my boy, Luka Doncic, said he likes Castle as a scroll tonight against the Mavs. Done. Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, Josh Hart, Tyler Hierro, Jalen Green, Stephon Castle. Bang. Done. We're in there. Yeah, I was I was in the dance. I took quite a few of the Harden Kawhi teams. Not hammering them as hard now. A little bit less heavy on them now. All right, we got a 1.3. So now I'll have a chance to show you guys some mojo. Because I'm taking Tatum over Cat. I know the projections have it there. But we should see Tatum get to... I mean, yeah, if you want to see Tatum go nuke like he did 14, 12, and 8 against the Lakers, sat out against Utah, this is the game you sit out for. You want to go, and they might even get the starters might even get their minutes extended here. Who do the Celtics play next? They play the Jazz. Then they're at the Heat. Okay, probably not. I was gonna say if it was like the Nets or something. Clipper Nation has a ton of Harden, Kawhi, and Zubats. Where do you get your ideas, bro? Yeah, that'll probably be the take I will live and die on tonight. If I end up being right about that, I've been taking Tatum at 3. And by the way, I actually think what GM King just did there, taking Harden at 4, totally defensible. With no Kawhi. Is there any Clipper that's been really bumped up? Because Norman Powell's out too. So I definitely would not take him, but that is kind of interesting that Bogdan is there at 59. All right. Sure. Yeah, whatever. We'll take Ja Morant. Now that Ja is not playing socialism minutes, I feel like there's this drag-on effect where because Morant was playing such low minutes early in the season, and kind of all the Grizzlies were, that there's this residual effect of him being a little bit lower in ADP than he should be. Let's do... You know what? I actually do really like the spot for Zubats tonight. Always take the taller guy. That's what they told me in the Deposit Kingdom. Always take the taller guy. So we have Tatum, Morant, and Zubats. And then we're going to get Tyler Hierro with our next pick at 22. Maybe we won't get him. I hope we get him. Then we'll set up our little correlation there. And then we'll do Hierro, and then we'll do Chet. What? Let's hold on. Let's see. What is Chet's minute? Well, actually, let's just see what the Oklahoma City minute projections are. Sort sheet. Oklahoma City minute projections. So 30 for Chet. I guess they will probably try and go a little bit small because they've got 27 for Hartenstein. So if you take Jalen, if you just say Jalen Williams, they say they treat this kind of like a playoff game, and you take Jalen to 0 and you take Dort to 30, you can get to a 35-minute Chet game. We get Tyler Hierro. Bam, my boy. Where is Tyler at in total usage? Not as high as I would have thought. Tyler has the same usage as RJ Barrett and De'Aaron Fox. Frankly, would have guessed higher. Wow, Chet, this is just... I could just be auto-drafting this one. Gonna do... Who do we do with our final one? But yeah, if you look at Oklahoma City's minutes and if you take Jalen to 0, actually, if you just say they just do 8-man rotation or really light, or they stick with the bigger lineup, you can definitely get him to 35 minutes. I don't know if he would for sure. Fun fact, Bogdan played 39 minutes. There you go. There's some alpha, bro. Bogdan played 39 minutes the last time Kawhi and Powell were out. Let's go check. Let's go check the box score there. All right, final pick here. Andrew Wiggins, Westbrook. You know what? I could be tempted. I could be tempted by Russell Westbrook against Minnesota. Tatum, Morant, Zubats, Tyler Hero, Chet Holmgren, and Russell Westbrook. All right, Bogdan, 39 minutes as a starter, 37 minutes as a starter the night before. Now, granted, he did fuck all against Detroit. Let's check the box score here. So in that game, he played 39 minutes. Harden played 38. Zubats played 34. Dunn and Batum. Amir Coffey, first guy off the bench. I mean, I guess you just have to ask yourself, what would have to happen for Bogdan to get 42 dog out points? 23, 3-3 with a block and a steal. Yeah, I mean, you could talk me into worse scrolls. I'm sure Roto Run will be taking him a little bit. How tight is the spread on that game? Clippers Heat 2.5 with a 205 total. My God, 205. Mavs Spurs 235.5. Jazz Grizz 245.5. Hawks Hornets is the bonanza game, 240 and 8.5. All right, nice. We're gonna get a Shea team. Shout out my man C Money. Gonna get a Shea team here. Yes, I have tried the new chicken flavor at Chipotle. It was very good. Wouldn't say it's not as good as the Al Pastor, but I think it's on the same tier as the brisket. It's pretty good, man. All right, Shay. What do you guys have going on today after work? I think when I get done with this stream, I think I'm gonna go hit some golf balls. I think I'm gonna go try and loosen up the old joints. Been feeling awful tight, trying to get my shoulders around golfing. So Shea at 2 is a no-brainer. Probably don't want Shea actually so much here. Yeah. Ooh. A Shea Trae Young start. All right, don't drop the baby, Davis. Alex says this is the shipper. All right, if it's the shipper, I'm gonna take Durant. I mean, Durant and I have a long storied history together. Do you guys remember where you were? I remember where I was when you heard that Durant was going to the Warriors. I remember where I was when I was watching the decision. I remember where I was when James Harden got traded. And I remember where I was when Kevin Durant signed with the Golden State Warriors. Let's do... Who is it by ADP? Hero. You know what? We'll do Trey and Onyeka Okongwu together. You probably don't love that. It's fine. Whatever. By Anunoby. I don't know. You know what? No, I'm gonna do Kessler. I like Kessler more. If that game stays close, he could absolutely punish them. I do love these drafts where everyone's auto drafting. You just get to make your decisions, move right on. It's only going to stream for about an hour. Shea, Trey, Durant, Okongwu, Walker Kessler. Khalil Ware is out, right? No. Does Klingon get drafted? He probably doesn't get drafted at all. Dude, Klingon. Am I woke enough? I don't want to ruin this team. This team is too good. But I kind of want to take Klingon. I'm not going to. On this team, I'm going to take... do I take Derek White? Yeah, I'll take Derek White. Whatever. Derek White's a fine click. Shea, Trey, Durant, Okongwu, Walker Kessler, Derek White. Remind me to take a Klingon round 6. And actually, let's build another pick'em before we get out of here, and let's do a Donovan Klingon. Oh, we're gonna get Shea again. We'll do a Donovan Klingon double-double. Donovan Klingon double-double, and we'll ladder up Shea Gilgeous-Alexander 3-pointers made. No more goals in the... Oh, no. Marco Asensio scored coming on for Ollie Watkins for my boys, Aston Villa. I wore my jersey yesterday. I don't know. I thought they were playing yesterday, and then I realized that they were playing today after I'd already gotten it out of the closet. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this game is going to be sick tonight. I'm really... Boston, Oklahoma City is always a good time, even in the regular season. There are two teams that know to respect the regular season. Has there been a Kristaps update yet? I don't think so. Yeah, no. What does... Actually, we can look over at Unabated, though. We can go to the prop screen. After I take Shea here, we'll go look at the prop screen and see if they have Porzingis projected to play or not. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, done. Prop screen, conditional projections. They have Porzingis 55% to play. Tatum should be 100% to play. Send word to my boys in the Unabated Discord. Wow, Dolphin Rodney, no fear. Huh? Miles Bridges. I would be very curious, the Miles Bridges LaMelo Ball usage splits in this crazy run. So Miles Bridges had 46 the other night against Cleveland. Let's check this box score. Where do I get the advanced box score? 42% usage for Bridges, 27% usage for LaMelo. I don't know, man. Does that feel sustainable to you guys? I don't know. I don't know how long that stays sustainable, frankly. So I'm taking LaMelo, man. I'm short on the bad man. I'm long on the guy who, yeah. See, I for real, dude, he literally said, I'm still dealing with an undiagnosed illness. The doctors don't know what's wrong with me. I agree. I am treating Mr. Zinger like he is not playing tonight. I think I took him once this morning as like a placeholder. Like, do you guys do this in NBA BR? If you're drafting in the mornings, like sometimes in round 6, you just take a Q guy who you think is not going to play, and you're just like, oh well, I'll have whatever high ranked guy I want. Like there was like a Bulls day, the other one. There was a Bulls one where like Giddey was questionable, DeSumo's out, and there was another guy who was questionable, and I was like, I'm gonna take Q guys because if Giddey doesn't play, I'm gonna swap to 100% Kobe White. I'm just gonna. I know it's at ADP, but that's probably a very common. This is a very common team, so I need to do something weird with these combos. Jacob's on my wavelength, taking the Q guys in the morning. Well, it's just a different process if you're drafting these teams in the morning versus if you're drafting them after projections are out. Like there's drafting the night before, then drafting in the morning when you've got more Q tag information. Then there's drafting after ETR comes out, and then drafting after Unabated comes out, and you've got all kinds of people. I think Stochastic just announced that they were doing or just started releasing projections. I mean, the projections are literally, or their rankings are just their projected points with ADP, or with player IDs rather. All right, so we've got Bane. I probably am going to take Walker Kessler on this team. Walker Kessler is going to be in the shipper tonight. He's got to be close to one of the best rebounders in the league. Advanced rebound rate. How high is Walker Kessler? Maybe I might be lying. No. Third best total rebound rate in the NBA. Best offensive rebound rate. How high is Klingon in this? He probably doesn't have enough minutes. Klingon has got to be one of the best offensive rebounders. You know what? I'm gonna take Mark Williams with LaMelo. There we go. Oh no. Made a grave error checking the double dribble leaderboard and saw I was in first. Now it's gonna sting more. Well, do you have Jokic? You gotta ask yourself, do you have Jokic? Because if you have Jokic, then you're live. Yeah, there's about 4 different times to draft. There's also drafting last second where everyone is set and people try and go really fast. All right, you've got Jokic, so you're live, brother. The thing you would not want to see is you would not want to check the double dribble and see that you have a sick team and then see that you don't have Nikola Jokic. Is that true? Walker Kessler's girlfriend won Miss America? Is that true? I did not know that. That is very interesting. I mean, you're running hot with Harden and Zubats because their season like really matters. All right. You know what? I am gonna take Shea and Chet together is probably not great, but I just want more Chet teams. Donovan Klingon offensive rebound rate. Do we think it's where would he be at if he qualified? Yeah, 17.3%, 27%, 22%. So he would be tied if he qualified. If Donovan Klingon qualified for the leaderboard, he would be tied with Domantas Sabonis for the best rebounder in the NBA. They're letting us get the best rebounder in the NBA in terms of total rebound rate, undrafted in the 6th round. What a grave error. What a grave mistake. Sometimes I do this with NBA players. In a way, I do this with NFL players too, but basically, like, I just will like fall in love with NBA players, and I'm like, come hell or high water, dude, you're my guy. And I think I've adopted Klingon as one of my guys. And 53, I mean, he's not projected great, but he's not projected that bad. I'm doing it. Shea, LaMelo, Desmond Bane, Mark Williams, Chet Holmgren, Donovan Klingon. Let's go over to the Champions tab. Klingon for a double-double, 2.37x. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, we're going to climb the ladder. 2.5 three-pointers made. I mean, how far off is that from what they have him projected for? My boys have Shea projected for 2.81 three-pointers made. So we're chilling there. There you go. Looked it up. Walker Kessler's girlfriend did win Miss America. So he's living the life. I feels like, why would the Eagles trade Goddard? You know, you're in a championship window. Just do it. What's our third leg here? What's Chet to get a double-double? Chet double-double, 1.7x. Done. Fired. There we go. Chet to get a double-double. Donovan Klingon to get a double-double. 2.35 three-pointers made. We're cooking. We're cooking with gasoline, boys. All right, let's go. Let's do one more. We'll do one more. One more hump day hoops for the boys. It's true. We are in the era of people just making shit up. Real. Oh, perfect. And we're going to get a Jokic. We're going to get a 1.1 to close it out. We're drafting next to my boy Nez. I mean, you simply love to see it. Yeah, no reason not to take Goddard. I think it seems unlikely to me. Why? I guess maybe not unlikely, but why would they trade him? Dallas Goedert is he's a good player. Not like Dallas Goedert is causing problems in the locker room. All right, let's simply take Nikola Jokic. Do you guys like slates with Jokic or dislike slates that have Jokic? Like a slate that has Jokic, you better hope you get a lot of 101s. A slate without Jokic feels like it's all more even. I mean, how many more points is he averaging in underdog scoring than everyone else? Like he is the best. Like just in this slate alone, 8 points better than Shea. Or actually, they have Tatum too. No, they have Shea too. So 8 points better than Shea. 14 points better than Towns. 14 points better than Towns, bro. I mean, there is no combo of players you could get to make up that difference. So hope you run hot with the 101s tonight. And I guess hope you run hot with the 101s every night. Is kind of how that goes. Yeah, he's got that elbow thing, right? They said that the other night. He's got the elbow issue. But I mean, he had the elbow issue, and what do you have? 60 points? 60 dog out points? I mean, some men cannot be held down by something as inconvenient as a wrist injury. All right, let's do. You know what? Let's do Bane and let's do Zubats. Jokic, Bane, Zubats. Have not gotten Dyson Daniels on any of these teams. Daniels, I think is strong here. Yes, by busted I mean he breaks the slate. Yeah, he is bonkers. Jokic is a better, like, you could totally see it. And the thing with Shea is Shea could, like, I don't know. There are plenty of guards who could. Grimes I think is going to get limited on minutes tonight, brother. The rumor on the street is we might see some Grimes minute limitation, that he might be like 28 minutes or something. I mean, don't take my word for it, but that is just the rumor on the street. I believe our friend Michael Gallagher over at ETR was saying that. So stay woke, brother. Quentin Grimes, for those of you who are not immersed enough in the culture of the National Basketball Association to know the Philadelphia. I'm not saying don't take him, but that is the rumor on Grimes, is that because Philadelphia now is full tanking and he's like been their best player. So Philadelphia right now is, what are they? They're 22-42. They could conceivably get as high as 5th in the lottery odds if they just totally suck shit. All right, there we go. I said I hadn't been getting Dyson Daniels. There's Daniels. And we got Bane on this one, so let's take Walker Kessler. Jokic, Bane, Zubats, Daniels, Walker Kessler. This is a walking meme team. Yeah, he will play more in games they are comfortably losing, because conceivably they could out-tank Toronto. We could definitely out-tank Toronto. They could out-tank Brooklyn. They could out-tank the Spurs. Maybe they could even out-tank the Pelicans. This is true. The thing in Philly is that they suck ass even when they try. But basically, every game that Philly wins for the rest of the season is an absolute nightmare. Like the biggest nightmare imaginable. They do not want to win at all for the rest of the year. This is the Bona. This is the wing, I guess. I mean, frankly, I probably would not. I probably would not click him in this, but I don't know. What have his minutes been like? How could he get really extended? I mean, I get shit. He went giga nuke. Maybe Bona is in play. What did I got for Drummond? Oh, Drummond a legit Q. Maybe, brother. Man, Drummond optimal the other night in 28 minutes. Crazy. Oh. I have a pick'em I need to check, actually. Oh, I need an Mbappe goal. So probably not going to get it. Yeah. Not going to get the Griezmann passes either. Tough scenes. Yes, if the 76ers draft 7 or later, the Thunder get their pick. I play salary cap DFS. I don't think about it as much though, frankly. I mostly just run the projections. There we go. Down to 8 guys. I mean, I think you can play anyone in an 8-man rotation. What have Pirtle's minutes been like? You could convince me on Pirtle. Yeah, you know what? I have not taken him yet. There we go. Jakob Pirtle. There we go. Final team of the stream. All right, boys. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have wonderful days. I will be back tomorrow morning. We're actually going to do a dinger. We're actually going to do a dinger tomorrow. Probably 2. instead of because I'm ahead in the big board. So we're gonna do a dinger tomorrow. Little bases action. Good luck tonight, everyone in the rooms. Please check out my friends over at Unabated. You can use promo code Davis over there. And I will be back with all of you tomorrow. I'll be on ship chasing tomorrow afternoon. Peter is going to be on the members only Swolecast on Friday. We'll stream something on Friday as well. And hope you all have great days, great afternoons. Later, everybody.
It's Short King Summer, dude. It just feels like no one in fantasy sports ever learns anything. Does he mistime it, or is Brock Bowers just a grown man? Brock Bowers is just a grown man. Dare I say, Rich, football might be back. In the words of Lane Johnson, this offense looks constipated. It's Short